Hello.
Hi, welcome to Descant.
This is Descant.
Thank you for calling Descant Incorporated. How can we help you today?
This is the end of the audio test. Goodbye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hello
once again, audience.
That was going so well, and I messed it up. We
Dude, I haven't quoted.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Descant. I'm Eli.
I'm Noah. I haven't quoted
There you
Tobuscus in a long time, dude.
Has anyone?
Dude, that hurt a little. Have you ever watched a Tobuscus video? Like one of his Minecraft
when
ones?
he was relevant.
Dude. Hello once again, audience.
Yeah, I've heard that. I want to say first and foremost here. Well, I wouldn't say foremost. It's not that important. I have a slight cold, so if you hear me over here going,
that was hot.
Don't be alarmed.
That was hot. That was
Thank
really
you.
nice.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah, he like reeled back.
My nose is stuffy. That's it. I'm good.
I've had some allergies. I told Eli this earlier, but I get them during the fall, which is weird. But I get really bad allergies during the fall, and I can't breathe. But I'm pretty clear right now. Living life. Living like Larry.
I don't know if this is just in my head, but I feel like I get them like every season.
Maybe you're just
I
allergic.
just get allergies all the time.
You're just allergic to living.
The weird thing is, I'm not allergic to anything.
Neither am I.
Like,
I'm lucky.
Technically.
Well, as far as I know.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not allergic to any of the common things like peanuts or like latex or anything like that. I'm
I'm so thankful that I don't have a food allergy.
Yeah.
Because
you like to eat.
I love food.
I'm not I'm fairly certain I might be lactose intolerant just because I eat cheese all the time and I also poop all the time.
Technically speaking,
everyone is because
everyone is.
We
okay, I'm glad that you already know that.
Yeah, because we drink
Nobody
milk from
knows
another
that.
animal, which is
strange.
We're
not supposed to.
When you think about it, it's a little weird. But whatever. Let's not get into that because that makes me a little grossed out, and then I don't want to drink milk.
Humans are meant to drink human milk only.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, humans have evolved to be able to, tolerate milk.
Sometimes they just looked at a cow and were like, I wonder. There are so many fruit flies, dude.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? You want me to put out some vinegar for him to take a dive in?
No, please. I hate vinegar. I'll kill myself.
Do you hate fruit flies or do you hate vinegar more?
Vinegar. I hate vinegar.
There you go. They're flying around. They're chilling.
Here they are.
They're vibing.
Why do they like vinegar? Vinegar's
We
the
have
worst.
guests this episode. The fruit flies.
Yeah, give a round of applause for the flute fries.
The flute fries.
Flute loops.
I wonder if you could hollow out the inside of a fry and like play it like a flute.
People do that with potatoes and like pears and
stuff.
Bro,
if after this we gotta YouTube a video of
that fry.
Yeah, and if nothing comes up, it's gonna be our video. We're doing it.
That's funny.
On our channel. Should we talk about our channel?
I mean, we have basically as much information as we did last time we talked about it, so
I don't remember what we said.
We talked about it in the YouTube episode.
What else did we say, though?
We basically said that we were starting a YouTube channel at some point.
A group YouTube channel?
Yeah. Maybe we didn't talk about it.
I feel like we didn't go far into it.
We want to start a group YouTube channel with me,
us, and some of our friends.
Me, Eli, and a couple other people. So stay on the lookout for that.
It's not set in stone who and all it is, or we would just tell you.
Yeah. We know at least me and Eli and probably Ben is.
Yes.
Ben is like a front runner in wanting to do this as well. We've had other ideas, but we'll let you know when we find out anything. Right now we're kind of just struggling to have time to ourselves, so
yeah,
we're trying to figure this out as we go. So what's the topic for today's episode, Mr. Eli Bud?
Should we tell them about our specific video idea, or should we not spoil it?
The one I told you in the car? Or...
Well,
or no, that was...
tell me in the car?
That was the thing I talked about streaming.
Oh, no, not... This one. The hard part.
Oh!
You want to tell him?
Yeah, we'll tell him.
Okay.
at some point, hopefully soon, because we this is definitely going to be the first video up on the channel. Eli and I want to do a well, maybe we shouldn't tell them. We're gonna do a Minecraft video.
Yes, the lead on.
We're gonna do a Minecraft video, and you'll just have to wait and see what we do in that Minecraft video.
I'm a sucker for leading people on.
All right, Eli.
I shouldn't say that.
No, you shouldn't. Anyway, but yeah, so...
but before we get... Wait, did you have something else
No,
to say?
that was it.
Okay. Before we get around to the topic, I have one more thing to say. I am trying something new this episode, and I'm going to wear headphones as we record. I guess technically this is the second time we've done this, or I've done this because of the Meme Star episode, but that was kind of forced.
Yeah.
Because we had to talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm wearing headphones. No, it's not. But I had a theory because...
A theory?
Yeah.
Or a hypothesis. You would beat you into the ground right now.
What?
Do you know the difference between... There's a big difference.
Hypothesis is an educated guess. A theory is
there's
more
like,
than educated.
No.
You have things to back it
Yeah,
up.
it's like way... There's... A theory is like... Basically, okay, you know the laws of thermodynamics.
We're really going to get into this?
No, but like the laws of thermodynamics, like heat rises, stuff. I don't even know if that's part of it, but it's a law. Like that happens all the time, consistently, never falters. And like gravity, we stay on the ground all the time.
Those are laws.
Theories.
And then relativity, that's a theory because it's not fully proven.
We can't prove it, but there's a lot to back it up.
Right.
So it's like estimated that it's true, but there's not enough evidence.
It's still a theory.
Yes.
It's not a hypothesis.
Because there's evidence.
Because
there's something there.
There's some things.
And there's tests that people have done. There's a lot that goes into a theory. And
a hypothesis is just a prediction.
And you should probably bleep out when I said his name those 2 times, by the way.
Dadgummit!
I didn't even think about it. Look at those pigs.
And I'll probably have to mute that. I'll probably have to bring that way down.
Yeah. But yeah, that, he would get really... It's our science teacher. One of the toughest teachers anyone's ever had at that school.
Yeah.
And he was a great teacher, but he was just really tough. And he was very adamant about people... Whenever they'd say, I have a theory, he'd go, hypothesis, continue. And it was so funny.
You know what else? I never had him personally. You had him, didn't you?
Yeah, I had him in chemistry. Okay, so he taught chemistry and physics. In chemistry, he hated...
And honors physics, right?
Yeah. He hated teaching chemistry. So, he was just a butthole the whole class. And he hated me. Also, I was a little teenage brat, so... He had to hate me. Shut up. I'm about to not be a teenager.
That is true.
But apparently in physics...
That's a month away.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
In physics, which a lot of people took with him, he was very nice and, like, taught physics very well and was very much enjoying the class and stuff like that. I just had chemistry with him and hated it because he hates chemistry.
Yeah.
He also retired, so he
did.
He left the force.
He left the force.
Of the blank high school.
I never had him. I almost just said it again. But something that Anthony told me about him doing all the time, it was also something he picked up. You might remember him doing this all the time. But every time someone would say, okay, so, he would say cheese dip. Yeah. Queso. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I thought it was...
There was a lot of jokes. I'm fairly certain that came from... Bleep out this name, but there's no way you're going to get it if I don't say her name. I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know who that is.
Really? Bleep out her name anyway, people know.
If I don't know who it is, nobody else will.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, she every sentence she would start with.
That's another thing that I've noticed while I was editing. There's so much chair creaking, and it's all my fault.
Ben will wait. I gotta explain that joke. I can't make the Ben will wait joke without explaining it. Do you know about that joke?
No.
Basically,
I can imagine that.
Yeah, whenever Ben's talking and he gets interrupted. I don't remember who started the joke, but somebody Ben will just be talking and then we'll interrupt him with something else, and somebody that was in our friend group was like, "Oh no, it's fine. Ben will wait." So now anytime any of us get interrupted, we're like, "Oh no, Ben will wait. It's fine." And it's so funny. I think it was He won't care. Michael. He won't care if I say his name. Just don't say his last name. But I think it was him, actually, which is so funny.
Yeah, he's so funny.
He's
such a funny guy.
honestly one of the funniest people I know. He's got such a weird sense of humor.
He does.
But it's good.
It's so dry, but also not dry.
Mm-hmm. Half of his humor is just looking at you. I've noticed that. Like, half of his humor is just, like, staring at you. That is so true. And it's so weird.
Alright, so the new thing that I already said that. Oh, I didn't say why, because we started talking about chemistry, the teacher, and
chemistry.
Theories versus
theory of relativity.
Hypotheses, you know. I have a theory. Yes, it is a theory. I have things to back it up.
Okay.
That if I wear headphones... Well, first of all, let me say, the reason I'm doing this is because I tend to talk very loud on the podcast.
You are actually defining a hypothesis there because you are performing a test right now. You putting the headphones on is performing a test, so this is a hypothesis.
I haven't got to my evidence yet.
Okay, what's the evidence?
I'm getting there. Now you've done and distracted me.
I've done aggravated you.
You done did.
It's alright, Ben will wait. That's such an old joke, and I just thought of it.
How do I not know about it?
I don't know. I think they all forgot about it. I'm bringing it back into the limelight. It's a good joke. Ben will wait.
I tend to be really loud on the podcast. It's something I've noticed. I'm a little bit louder than you, and I laugh really loud and all that. And, of course...
You do have a loud laugh.
Of course, these issues will be fixed a little bit when we get another mic, because then we can actually get close like this, and it will actually sound really good.
And we'll all have separate...
So get up there. Say something.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. That sounds so good.
That's nice. Look at those non-peaks right there. That's nice. But once we get... Also, that's something we have to work out. How are we going to record 2 separate tracks? Can you run 2 mics in one track?
That's not a conversation for now.
Okay. Just run Audacity on twice.
But when you can get really close to this microphone, it sounds so good.
Yeah, until you go...
Yeah, well,
like you just did.
That's when you turn the gain down.
he just got up to the mic and he's like, when you get really close to this microphone...
But anyway,
look at that.
Stop. Here's the evidence. I've actually used my microphone for phone calls before. I know that sounds really stupid, but I'm just alone. I'm just wearing headphones, listening to myself, and I'm close to the microphone, and it makes, like, even doing it now, it makes me talk super quiet. Like, such a reasonable volume. Yeah. And I feel like subconsciously... I just want to project when I'm not right next to the microphone.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't know if it's fully the distance between my mouth and the microphone or if it has anything to do with hearing myself. So that's what I wanted to test.
Yeah.
So it is a theory because...
I disagree, but okay.
No, because I have listened to myself during the phone calls. That's the evidence, right?
No, that's the question. Every hypothesis is a question. Like, you didn't perform a test to get a theory. This is the test you're performing to obtain the theory.
I guess so, but I already had...
You didn't have evidence. You had...
I already knew that it made me quieter when I was, like, close to the microphone.
Well, right now you're...
I guess the thing I'm testing is it distance.
If I put my headset on, will I be quieter?
Yes.
Or if...
But I know that if I'm close to the microphone, I will be quieter.
Okay. This is a ridiculous argument to be having right now. Anyway, what's the topic for this episode?
Topic time, baby. Let's go. Topic time.
Freaking we need 15 minutes in.
Okay. We need a jingle, and we need something, like some sort of tune that says topic time. We need to just roll it when we actually get around to it.
We roll it at like 58
and
minutes.
We need a sound that like has something to do with us getting distracted, like get back on topic.
whenever we acknowledge the fact that we got distracted.
Or just a constant... What was that?
I don't know. I broke the chair. It's broken.
Okay. Or like a constant tally in the corner
of how many times we get distracted.
Being off topic. We're going to talk about how we met and how we got close.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little bit of potential sentiment in this one.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I forgot how we met, but I remember how we got close. No, I remember how we met. Never mind.
No, I guarantee you don't.
It was middle school.
It was middle school.
Yeah, it was the bus or the
car
pickup
rider.
line. Yeah, I do remember that. That was also how I met Grayley before we started dating, and then we dated once in high school, and we don't talk about it.
I have a ridiculously distinct memory about that, about Car Rider. And it's something that I know for a fact you're not going to remember now.
I remember you
because
looking like Justin Bieber.
You didn't remember it, like, right after it happened. Or it might have been, like, 6 months or whatever, but...
I don't remember anything.
When I was in 7th grade... No, it was in 8th.
Yeehaw.
Yes. Good times. Way back. We go way back.
Were those good times? Actually, Coach... I'll say his name. Coach... 8th grade, man. I love that.
I never had him.
Oh, he was
so
glorious. Cool. He let us play Minecraft in class. What? How do you expect him not to be my favorite?
Let us do that.
It's so he wanted to let us
do that.
Oh, we talked about that, didn't we?
We know you guys gotta get the experience and gotta understand the games and gaming and
gaming.
Roll the ball.
Yeah, space shooter.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, listen to episode 8. It's titled "Post I Crashed," and it is the
my favorite episode.
Best episode.
That's my favorite episode we ever
It's the
recorded.
best thing that's ever so going to come out of the two of us sitting here talking.
I did like last episode though. Last episode was pretty cool.
Yeah,
shout out to episode 13, 12. I don't know what
13.
episode we're on.
We're on 14 now. This is 14.
This is 14. Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you're keeping track because I'm not. I just show up and record.
I post them. How would I not know?
Yeah.
It'd be kind of sad if I forgot.
I think once I get my own computer, we should alternate editing because I feel like a jerk just making
I don't know.
you
I'm a
edit
control
all.
freak.
That's also fair. I know
I
that
don't
you don't
care
mind.
to edit.
Yeah, I know.
Like I would probably say I prefer it.
Also, once I get a computer and learn how to do like minor graphic design and stuff like that, I definitely plan on making better logos and stuff like that.
Yes,
because ours isn't bad right now, but it was made in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I'm getting an iPad soon, which means I can.
I should be able to make the logos on there. Honestly.
I can edit. That's true. I can edit away from my house, which has no relevance to the viewer. It just helps me, and I'll also have GarageBand, so hopefully I can get us some sort of jingle going since you won't do it.
I need to do that.
That was the one thing I told Noah to do, and he started it and then like fell asleep.
Yeah, that was not a good day for creative thinking. Music making for me is one of those things that I can't just force. I have to just let it happen.
That's probably good though.
You like how we said that we were gonna get to the topic and then we completely forgot.
Put a tally down there.
Ding.
On down.
Can you get a ding sound in there? Can you put a bruh sound effect right here?
Bruh.
A what?
Bruh.
Oh, I thought you said bra, and I was like, what are you...
No, please put a bra in there, please.
Bruh.
Please.
Bruh.
If you don't put a bro sound effect where I said, and also right here.
Bruh.
Dude.
That's it. I'm not gonna...
And here.
Bruh.
Okay, yeah.
And
Bruh.
here.
Bruh.
And here.
Bruh.
I need to stop. I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna actually do it. And that's the terrible thing.
Insert the meme here. That's an old
Dude,
school
you're gonna
meme.
make me track that? That's gonna take so long to just find. Oh my gosh.
Just look up a picture
But you know I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I know. It's good. It's good. It's a good meme, bro. Son of a... That was...
I'm gonna have to go through that video and find exactly where you said the word
And cut it.
Cut it and drop it in a separate project. Cut it and export it, and then pull it into the podcast. Oh my gosh, we just made so much work for my future self. But
anyway,
it's fine.
Let's get to the topic.
I have a week.
Let's get to the topic. Let's do it.
Okay. What up, Descant listeners? This is Eli in Post. I would just like to interrupt real quick, because, we're never going to get to the topic of this episode. It just sucks for you. But I just want to say I went and tracked the footage from like 4 years ago, and I realized that we had the joke entirely wrong. The joke was that this word was always going to be censored in videos from this point on, and I'm going to stick with that, but I just wanted to let you know because I couldn't find the actual clip of us saying it because shut up Snapchat, because I don't have the original project of that video, so I can't just take the clip of one of us saying it and put it in. So I'm just going to continue the actual censoring joke. Also, it's not even a swear word. It's just a normal everyday word. But if it ever comes up in a podcast episode again, we're still going to censor it, and you're going to be incredibly confused. But that's the glory of it all. All right, enjoy the topic. Bye.
You gotta talk about that thing.
My very distinct memory.
Yeah, because I don't have any memories except standing out there with Graylee and her friend, whose name I'm not gonna say.
Elena?
That's not her name.
Huh?
Close, but that's not her name.
What's her name?
Dana.
Oh, I'm talking about Elena.
Was she
I'm
there
about
too?
to talk about her. That has to do with my distinct memory. So, I remember at Car Rider, and I don't remember like the full story or anything, but
should we explain what Car Rider is for those who don't understand?
I don't know, I guess it's just pickup. It's just parent pickup.
Basically, at the end of the school day, there was the people who were in the buses, and they just left, and then people who were Car Rider pickup, you went and stood outside the front of the school, and the cars just drove around and picked you up. I assume everyone here understands that, but in case in the future we get anyone who listens from like a different country and they're like, "What the heck is car?"
Yeah, our analytic is 100% American currently.
Yeah.
But
oh, gross. Ooh,
that was weak. Terrible. Yeah. But you know how crazy and how stupid middle schoolers are and how they think things are funny that aren't funny.
Yeah.
I just remember Elena. Can I leave the first name in?
Yeah, why not?
You know the last name, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I only know one Elena. I know two, but you don't know the other one.
I just wanted to make sure you knew who I was talking about. I remember it was her and you and maybe someone else. Might have been like Anthony or someone. I don't know. But I remember her saying, "I'm a human vacuum cleaner." And that's really it.
It's the only memory you have from Car Rider pickup?
Well, no. I have memories with Dana and Graylee, and because I was friends with them back then.
I remember one time we were all this is the only memory I have, is one time we were all standing out there. It was the four of us, and some kid just dropped his binder and all the papers and everything flew everywhere, and he just screamed the F word as loud as he could.
I was there?
Yeah, you were. And the teacher, whoever it was like and took him inside or whatever.
I don't know if my brain is just trying to remember that, but I feel like that's ringing a bell.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I also remember specifically, it was like a while later, probably months later, maybe. It might have been like it couldn't have been between grades, because you were a grade above me and I started in 7th.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I was homeschooled for half of my school career, exactly half. I started public school in 7th grade and finished out school in public school. But I remember seeing you and Elena in the lunch line one day, and I was like, I was so casually nice to you guys. I was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Like I thought we were just friends by this point.
Yeah. And
I was like, "Hey, it's the human vacuum cleaner," and like nobody remembered it. And
that was funny.
I was like, "You don't know what I'm talking about?" And they're like, "Who are you?" I was like, "I'm Eli," and that's like, I think where it really started between me and you.
That's funny.
But no, and I really didn't interact a lot in middle school. We did interact, but we never really became friends in middle school. But my freshman year, since he's a grade above me, you know, I experienced my full 8th grade year, like, with no interaction between him because he was in a different school now. He was in high school and I was still in middle school. So it was just the little 7th and 8th grade, my 7th, his 8th grade interaction, and then a year gap. But my freshman year, his sophomore year, our school chorus went on a trip to New York. And you and I... No, it was through Joseph, wasn't it? That we, like,
Maybe.
roomed? Wasn't it?
We were with him, yeah. And then that Christian kid.
I think, this is how I remember it, and I'm just gonna say it and see if it sounds right. I think I was starting to, like, befriend Joseph. The last name
This is a different
redacted.
Joseph than the one
Different Joseph.
that I've talked about.
But we're not going to say his last name. I think I was, like, kind of starting to talk to him. You know, I was a scared freshman, and he was like an upperclassman trying to befriend me. You know, maybe make me feel like I'm not out of place. I mean, really, that's what you got to do. Freshmen are terrified consistently.
Yeah, they are.
And we were, like, picking rooms for New York and all that, and he was like, "Hey, man, you want to room with me and one of my friends, Noah?" And I was like, "Sure." I feel like I, like, remember him a little bit from middle school and all this. It'll be great. So we ended up rooming together, and then it was gonna be just the three of us, actually, and then Christian,
he got put in.
he
there.
like somehow didn't get put in a room or something.
Yeah.
And he had to room with us, so we actually had the room size that we were supposed to have. But it was the four of us in a room, and it was so fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That is the start of Noah and I's bond.
Yeah.
New York.
Being in New York City.
Our friendship really started in New York, and that's really interesting.
Yeah. It didn't even start in the town where we both live.
We knew of each other, but it really got going in New York.
I also feel like part of our friendship started because of Nathan. Because I was friends with Nathan and you were friends with Nathan.
I mean, I believe you, but I don't remember his direct involvement.
I mean, I don't think there was ever a direct involvement. I think, like, you were just always with Nathan. And
just the fact that we had a mutual friend.
Yeah, and we just ended up hanging together a lot.
There's a lot of details that I really don't remember because at this point it was like 5 years ago that just the New York trip was, and then
that's weird to think about.
And then 7th grade was like 7. Holy
It's weird to think
crap.
about the fact that the trip to LA was 2 years ago.
I didn't get to go on that one. Chorus
you did,
also
dude.
went on a trip to California, and I didn't get to go
It was
because of
such
monetary reasoning.
such a cool trip. If you guys ever get the chance to go to Los Angeles, it's worth it.
I want to go. I am sure that I will at some point in my I'm putting a vitamin C drop in my mouth. So
Hold Can we pause? I have to pee. I really have to pee.
Go for it, dude. Are we starting her up?
And we're back. I had to go take a little
Had to take a leak.
little potty break.
I don't know. I just got really distracted. Do you ever get distracted mid-sentence and just stop
Yes,
talking?
all the time.
It's so annoying. Anyway, what I was going to say isn't important, but we were, I know we were talking about New York. Specifically, I don't know.
You want to talk about some of the stuff we did there?
I do.
I don't
I would
remember.
love to.
I know we went to the Chrysler.
That's why you asked me if I
Yes,
wanted to talk
I know
about
we
it.
went to the Chrysler Building and you broke your Statue of
That was
Liberty
not the
thing.
Chrysler Building. That was Rockefeller Center.
That's what it was. We did go to the Chrysler Building though, didn't we?
What is the Chrysler Building?
That-
I don't know. I don't remember that.
No, maybe the Chrysler Building's.
We
not
went to
in New
Radio
York.
City Music Hall. We saw Wicked on actual Broadway. That was so cool.
Also,
it was
I
Wicked.
I found out that haha. What are you from Maine? I found out. that wasn't a good joke.
That's why I'm laughing. It made no sense.
Oh,
what are you from Maine? What?
People in the North say "wicked" all the time. It's also like a Canadian thing to say.
I've never heard a. I've never heard a Canadian say that's Wicked.
Really?
Well, maybe. I guess.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it. That's wicked, eh? I guess so. We should do an entire episode where we talk in an accent.
I can talk.
That would actually be really funny.
I can talk in a variety of accents.
You can.
I can talk in a Russian accent. That wasn't Russian. I don't know what that was.
We should. What accent?
What was that?
I don't know.
I tried to talk in a Russian accent and it failed. I can talk in a British accent.
What accent should we
I don't
do?
know if this is actually a really good British accent. I know it's not bad, but I'm actually not sure if it's good. I was gonna say certain, but
Say certain.
certain. I just did. You heard me
Certain.
say it. Certain.
What accent should we do if we do that?
I don't know.
I'm actually vibing with
British
that
is the
idea.
easiest for me. I can also do a Scottish accent.
I like Can you do
I
Australian?
can't do Australian. I'm mad about it. I'm
Try it.
frequently angry.
Let's hear it.
I can't. I cannot do it. I can say crikey.
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 Crikey, mate. I don't know what to say.
I watch Australian YouTubers constantly. My number one YouTuber is an Australian YouTuber, and I cannot do it.
I watch
can do
so many
British.
Australian YouTubers. I feel like my accent has picked up a couple things.
Like half of the
From
YouTubers I
accents.
watch are Australian. It doesn't make sense.
You know Strawberry Jam?
No, I don't.
He's a very good Australian
You-
YouTuber.
you
He
know-
never posts anymore.
You know what I can say, and this is in a Jersey accent. It's the only thing I can say in a
Dude,
Jersey
you
accent.
said this last episode.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Sponsored by hot dogs.
That wasn't last episode. Oh, we recorded.
That was last
We
episode.
recorded last episode like on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was.
Date the episode, why don't you?
Dude.
February 9th, let's go.
You got me dating the episode here.
9:57 p.m. Or as the cool kids say, 21:57.
No, as the kids who are smarter than the rest but are not cool. That's what we are.
That's valid.
We're smarter than a lot of people, but we're not cool.
Anyway, New York. We went to
Not the Chrysler Building, because I
We
actually don't even think that's in New York. I think that might be in like Boston or something.
we went to the 9/11 thing. What is that called? The new
Memorial.
the new Memorial.
Ground Zero.
The Ground Zero, yeah. We went there.
Which is really cool. It's like somber cool.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows about 9/11, but until you're standing there and you
And
you're
that
like looking at the
giant water
yeah,
thing with all
with
the
all
names
the names
on it.
until you're looking at the
Oh.
names and you like see them and like look at that. It
Pictures don't do that justice.
no, they don't.
That's just
It's
and that happened right there.
yeah, like we were standing where those people were, where they died.
Oh, that can be chills.
Yeah, and
That's-
like where minutes before everything
You know,
was fine.
I wish that I could see something like that again because I feel like my freshman mind was not in a place
To comprehend
to understand
it. Yeah.
something like that. Which I know, like, I understood, like, what happened, you know, thousands died, I understood that it was a huge deal and a horrible, horrible thing, but you don't really understand it until you get a little older.
And I mean, you think about the fact that like there were also two other planes, like the one that went
Yeah.
into the Pentagon and the one that went into the field in Pennsylvania.
Do
Do you know why the one went into the field in Pennsylvania? The passengers.
I did,
The
but I don't
passengers
remember.
fought back and took the plane back over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they crashed the plane. As far as I know, that's what happened.
Dang, dude.
Which is weird.
This is a dark topic.
yeah. Maybe we shouldn't talk about 9/11.
Um,
Anyway, but that place was cool.
And then-
it was cool to see.
there were more, even aside from the actual accident, from just smoke inhalation
Yeah.
and stuff like
Which
that.
And also, there was a building at the foot of the Twin Towers, like that was like part of it, but wasn't. But it was that building got a lot of like a lot happened in that building. There's a documentary that I watched a long time ago that was just about that building
Dang.
and like what happened in that.
Speaking
building.
of documentaries, this is a bit of a subject change and a more lighthearted thing. Not incredibly lighthearted because of where I'm going with it. Have you ever watched Food Inc.?
No, I have not.
It's a documentary that breaks down. I've literally seen it like 3 times. Just because so many classes played it when we didn't have anything else to do. It basically breaks down like the fast food industry, and it's really freaking scary.
Yeah.
And it actually, if you're I was having this conversation with someone recently, and they told me to just stop because it was kind of graphic. So if you don't like very descriptive things, maybe skip a couple minutes ahead.
Yeah.
It literally showed like how they killed chickens. They like put them upside down in this thing and like whack their head off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, you know what McNuggets are made of, or it used to be. I think they changed it semi-recently.
I don't remember.
Past 10 years or something like that.
I probably did.
The McNuggets used to be made like when they originally made, they were chicken, and then to be cheaper, they were made with like 50% chicken and then 50% of like cartilage and stuff from the chickens, and like things that you wouldn't eat from the chickens.
That does not
for
surprise
filling.
me.
And then I'm fairly certain recently they changed it back, so it's a lot better, because of like the whole food acts and stuff like that.
I'm glad we have the FDA.
Yeah, the FDA is wonderful.
That was another thing that it talked about.
Because
Oh,
now
yeah.
everything is food. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's not good for you, you can eat it and be fine.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's definitely one thing that has to have regulations. You know my opinions on politics.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of things that are regulated that shouldn't be. But food definitely should be.
As well as guns.
Dude. Let's not get into that.
Well, listen, I do want to state something, and I'm not saying take away the guns, because nothing's going to happen if we take away the guns. Because I hate politics.
I'm listening.
No, you're not. You're toning this out. Basically, dude,
Imagine if I just muted us in the middle of your sentence.
Basically, think about it this way. Marijuana is banned in the U.S. Does that mean people don't get it? People have marijuana constantly.
It's banned federally.
Well, yeah,
It's not banned.
I mean, up until a couple
in
years
most
ago,
states.
it was just banned across the country, like
Yeah.
everywhere. That stopped nothing. That just means that people who could use marijuana in like a medicinal sense couldn't use it, and that's what would happen if we just took away guns. People are still gonna get guns. Do you know how many?
No,
You know you
I
can.
don't think we should talk about this right now.
Why? I want to talk
Because
about it.
we do need to leap around to the topic, because that's a long topic. That's a big discussion.
I want to talk about it though, because
the next episode, let's just title it
gun control.
Gun control.
Yeah, have a whole episode based around gun control.
Bro, I mean, honestly,
It probably
we
could last an entire episode.
Especially if we actually did some research,
Yeah.
because I don't have like a great understanding of everything.
I watched a video of a guy 3D print like every mechanism to a gun except one. Yeah. And like it only lasts for like 2 or 3 uses because it's plastic. But almost every piece of a gun can be 3D printed in that plastic and be functional as a weapon.
That is wild.
Yeah. You think taking away guns is going to stop anything? People are just going to make them. People are just going to make guns.
Okay, let's talk about New York a little bit. What else? No, that was DC. I
did not go to DC.
I went to DC the year before, and I consistently get the trips mixed up now because they were both so long ago.
Yeah.
But that was the main stuff that we did in New York. We also stayed in Jersey. We stayed in a hotel in Jersey that was like not far from New York City. We had one day that we just explored Times Square basically.
Yeah, that was really
that
fun.
that was
the best
good.
day.
I think the highlight of the whole trip was Wicked.
I got a New York hot dog.
I got a pizza.
I also
Their
got pizza.
Freaking pizza is
It's because
So big and
half
so
the
good.
population of New York is Italian.
I want to eat pizza in every state.
Is that a bucket list item? Pizza in every state?
Not specifically, but I'm thinking about adding it. I already have on my... I really want to talk about bucket lists.
How many states
I
have you
have
had
a bucket
pizza in?
list.
For me,
Only like 5.
Georgia, Florida, New York, because it was awesome. Maine, specifically, because there was a really good pizza place up there. I'm trying to think. I guarantee you I've had Florida pizza. I already said that, though. I had to have had pizza in North Carolina.
Yeah, like how there's just conveniently a map on my wall.
Yeah, we're both looking at that. I've had pizza in Tennessee.
I guarantee you it's more than 2.
I see.
Dude, I guarantee you it's more than 2, but specifically I can only think of 2.
Yeah.
And that would be Georgia and New York.
Watch it. It would be funny if it actually was only 2.
It could be. So, I mean, heck, I'll just take a trip to Florida and just eat some pizza and come back. Like,
Go to Tallahassee.
I have no problem with that. I have no quarrel with pizza travel.
See, the difference is you can't just get like Domino's from another state. You have to get like a pizza
Like
place.
local pizza.
Yeah. Because we have a pizza place in town that we go to all the time. Don't name it, but you know what I'm talking
I
about.
was about to.
The one in Maine was a local one. The one in, obviously all the ones in New York are local because they're New York pizza. And then in Florida, I don't think it was local. That's a lie, it was local. It was a diner and they had pizza, which was weird.
Anyway,
Decent pizza though. I remember it.
New York was incredible. Noah and I hung out like the entire time. And, bro, our chaperone... I want you to talk about our chaperone.
He was the best. I don't really have much to say about him other than he was really funny.
I still have a picture of him and his son dabbing. And it was like...
Forgot about that.
It was like back when people, like, didn't know how to dab and they did it with their fist closed.
Yeah.
And then it changed to fist being open.
Yeah.
The same thing happened with the woe, how it used to be like this or whatever, and then now it's like...
This what happens.
It's like oversimplified now.
Yeah. Because people don't know how to do it.
But it literally
why,
becomes that, though.
You know why
It's
things
so
get
stupid.
oversimplified? Because of white people. Because white people
Let's
don't know how to
just go
dance.
ahead and talk about race this episode, too. Dang, Noah. What are you trying to make this episode? This is supposed to be about us.
Yeah, we're white. We're not coordinated people. The white race is not a coordinated race. I'm just going to say that outright.
Dang.
Stereotypes, baby. I'm not going to say
What
anything
has
about
this
any other
episode
race.
become? This was literally supposed to be actually about us.
I don't know.
Should we talk about the clock thing?
No.
Not at
I
all.
was already thinking about not talking about
Not
it.
at all. Okay.
No.
Something I will say about it. I feel like this is a necessary detail, but I don't have to explain what it means.
Okay.
The thing... Well, they don't know that either. One of the names that we went through when we were coming up with a name for our podcast was the 6 o'clock podcast. And it was a joke based off of the clock thing.
Yeah.
And
We may explain it in a
nobody was
later
going to
episode.
understand it.
But not this episode.
We will not be explaining it at this time, but we had a joke that started in New York about a clock, and it formed our relationship.
It was hilarious.
And we were going to make the name of this podcast that and never explain it. Then we came up with Descant.
Because Google told us to.
Basically.
What was I going to say? Oh, we still upload at 6 o'clock, though. So that's...
We do.
Little
I
reference
do.
there. Oh, yeah. You know, you can't say you're okay with doing it all and then guilt me.
I'm just kidding. Did you, like...
No, I didn't mess with your headset specifically. Because I knew you'd be mad about it.
I'm not putting it on top of my head because I don't want to mess up my hair. So it's just falling off.
That's how it be sometimes.
That is how it be.
You know, brother?
Uh-huh.
I think we should make this episode a little shorter.
You want that to be it?
Honestly, I don't have much more to say. Like, we don't have many defining moments in our friendship, to be honest. Chorus was one. I guess we could talk about chorus.
Yeah.
And I also want there to be some variety in the length of our episodes. I don't want them all to just be an hour long, you know?
Well, they're really not, though.
I think we could have a couple that are
various.
like 40 minutes or something like that.
We could. But
we should definitely
this one
talk
ain't
about
it.
We should.
Yeah, talk about the chorus.
And
ensemble.
Oh yeah.
We were in ensemble for a short period of time.
Okay, so basically I'm Monkey. I want that meme to come back. That meme was so good. So basically I'm Monkey. That was a good meme.
I don't think I know that meme.
Bring back Harambe. RIP 2016. Never forgotten.
Wieners out for Harambe. Sponsored by Wieners.
No. Sponsored by
I've
water.
said sponsored by hot dogs and sponsored by Wieners this episode.
Did you mean hot dogs?
Dude.
So in high school and also middle school, but I was not in middle school. There was
wait, so I was in chorus longer than you?
Yeah, you were.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You're so much more talented than me.
That's a blatant lie.
Do you think we're equal?
No.
You think I'm just straight up more talented than you?
Yes.
There's no
I think
way.
in terms of instruments I have more talent because you just don't play instruments. The only instrument you play is a piano and you don't actively play. I don't
actively play it, but I understand everything about it, you know.
I think in the long haul you could definitely play piano better than I could. However, I can slap on the ukulele a little bit.
I don't know, your rhythm is insane.
See, the thing about my rhythm is that once I start singing while playing, I completely lose it. It falls apart. I can't do them at the same time.
Huh.
You know what I did find out how to play on the piano, everybody at home? You know about this. Country Roads.
Yes, sir.
And you know how I found out how to play it? I just
by ear.
did it. And that's where my talent lies. I can do just anything by ear.
Yeah.
Because I'm just very good at that for some reason.
I can pick out melodies, but I don't know if I could just pick out chords. I've never really tried to just pick out chord progression.
For some reason, whenever I start singing a song, I always know the key that it's in my head. See, if I were to sing Country Roads right now, I'd be Country Roads, take me home.
I get what you mean, yeah.
And I think that's the key of the song. However, sometimes it falters. That may not be the key of this. Also,
you and I have both always been very good at that. You remember back in ensemble when we used to joke around and start singing our songs, and then actually we would find out that we're on key.
That was so funny.
Because you and I and Anthony.
We'd just be singing, and then you'd walk over to the piano and hit the key, and we'd be maybe a half step off, or we'd be on it, and we'd be like, that was
ensemble
was
cool. Fun.
Also, do you remember when I would sit around the piano and point at people to sing a note, and then we'd make weird crunch chords and stuff like that? that was only an ensemble, but I did it with you, Anthony. I think Kylie did it a little while too. But that was so fun. Also, remember every day I came in a chorus and played the Sideburn song?
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Also, that every time I hear a song with that chord progression, I just sing. One of the 21 Pilots songs has that chord progression. I cannot think of what it is.
Do you know what the progression is?
Okay. Oh, yes, I do.
Do you know?
Is your piano?
Do you know about?
Is this plugged in?
Like diatonic chords and stuff.
It's this. Okay, it's this chord progression.
Do you know what numbers that is?
No.
Do you know about that stuff?
I know it's in the. It's in the key.
I mean D minor.
I'm fairly certain it's in the key of D minor. Or, because it's not the key of C because it has this in it, which is a sharp. So I don't know what key that is. If you guys know out there, let us know.
Wait, say I zoned out. What were you?
Well, it's okay. Well, I gotta turn the freaking piano back on.
This is a podcast. This does not feel like a podcast episode.
Okay, so it starts with a D minor chord.
Okay.
And then it goes to a. That's wrong. No, it's not. Okay, so it's D minor.
Why are we doing this on podcast?
Listen, D minor, A sharp, and then F.
Inverted.
F. And then C.
Yes, sir.
D minor, A sharp, F, C. That's what the chord progression is, and I don't know what that is.
Do you want me to figure out real quick?
Yes,
Okay.
I want to know. Give us the info.
So that'd be one. That'd be
1, 3, 5.
D F. What?
No,
what
D
is it?
A minor or D A sharp.
Okay, so that'd be
D minor A sharp.
that'd be 1 5, and then what is it? What's the next one? 3, and then 7. 1 5 3 7. I think that's how that works. That might be wrong. Post production Eli here again. It's actually 1 6 3 7. I got confused because he was calling it A sharp when in this context it is B flat. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Who knows? Anyway, music.
Should I cut
theory
that
for you.
out?
No, keep that in. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's I used to
I'm
play
gonna
this
put that
song.
on the screen if I'm wrong, because I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm wrong.
Turn the freaking piano off. It doesn't turn off.
It does.
You have to hold it. I didn't know.
Yes,
that.
you do.
But yeah, chorus was really fun.
Did we ever actually have a chorus class together? I don't know if we did. I know we never had theater together.
Don't think we had chorus together.
We
No,
just
we
had
didn't.
ensemble.
We didn't have theater together, and I was mad about it.
I didn't join theater until my senior year. And I kind of regret it, but I also know that I wasn't ready for something like that. That
was pretty bad. I actively wish that I could go back and try harder in theater, because I miss it. I miss acting.
Brother,
so
you got
fun.
director's award. What more do you want?
I want to do better. I wasn't.
I feel you.
I wasn't good, dude. Like everyone said that I was. But
Listen, a little life advice here. Always strive for improvement, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now.
Even if you are where you have always wanted to be in your life, you can still be better.
Yeah, you're never perfect. There's always something you can make better.
What am I going to title this? Because this is not centralized on how we met.
Honestly, we're just vibing.
This is just like...
Name this episode just vibing.
This is just a bunch of, like, mouth vomit. I mean...
Word vomit, yeah. There you go.
That's what I meant.
You got it.
Mouth
took you a
vomit.
minute.
Mouth vomit would be, just vomit.
I want to see if I can
Actual
play
vomit.
Country Roads again. You think I can?
Dude.
I kicked the mic. Look at that tiny little peak there. Hold on, wait. Okay, so Country Roads. Okay, I don't remember what it starts on.
Are people still... Is anybody listening still? Comment down below if you're listening. Actually, just shoot me a text. If you can hear this part of this episode, I want to know about it.
Take me home. I don't remember what comes next. I think it was that. It's not. I don't know. Wait, what is the chord progression of 4 chords? Because it's that.
1 5 6 6 4. I think it's 1 5 6 4. Have we explained 4 chords before?
I'm so lost.
This is what it's like to be a fine arts nerd.
Mention 4 chords because I didn't sing that song.
Have we explained it? I feel like we've talked about it before.
I don't remember talking about it.
Okay, there's this like 20-something song melody of songs that we performed when I was in chorus. This was my senior year, I believe. It would have had to be. I think it was. Was that the last concert? Was that the spring
Maybe.
one? I think that was my last concert ever. Well, not ever because they had the senior one separately.
which I did not get to go to, and I was sad.
Oh, did I show you the video ever?
The video that you made? I think you...
No, the video of me singing.
No.
I'll have to show you that. Should I explain Senior Solos?
Insert a clip right here.
Dude, no.
Do it. Just even it's like 2 seconds.
I'm
Insert
really
another
gonna
one here.
put in a video of me singing on the podcast.
Just one word.
That'd be funny.
Like 3 frames of you singing.
4 chords. It's like a 20-something song medley of songs.
Yeah. That all use the same.
That
chord
all use the same chord progression, and if you don't understand a chord progression,
Was Africa in it? Because I know Country Roads was.
Africa wasn't in it.
But Africa does use 4 chords.
The same 4 chords?
Yeah. The chorus does. You want to know how I know that?
Basically, a chord progression is a series of a combination of certain notes.
That's exactly what it is.
Horrible explanation. It's what he was doing on the piano. A chord is at least 2 notes. It's usually 3. And then it's just a series of 4 different chords over and over.
This is the 4 chords right here.
Exactly. And so many songs use that chord progression just in different ways. So they combined all of them into a medley. And we sang like a choral arrangement of it. And it was really cool. It was really fun.
Actually, I lied about Africa being in 4 chords. It was Don't Stop Believing that I was thinking of because
Don't Stop Believing wasn't
of
it?
this.
Yes, sir.
If you've ever heard that, which everyone has, that is the bass line from Don't Stop Believing, or Believin', and it is in 4 chords. They are considered the most basic chord progression, I would say. That's what that is considered to be, like the easiest to understand, the easiest to write a song
I suppose,
around.
Yeah.
Because it's just so basic, and the 4 chords always sound great. There's tons of other chord progressions. There's ones that rise, there's ones that fall, there's ones that jump all over the place, like 4 chords does. Because it's 1 3 6 5, right?
No. 1
1 4 6 5.
1 5 6 4.
Are you sure? Yeah, that's.
I remember at the end it was like 1 5 6 minor 4.
I never sang that song. I wish I did. But yeah, chorus was really fun. We sang a bunch of songs, and then we were in ensemble, which was chorus.
A small group.
Chorus, but for people who
are
cool.
better.
So I guess if
basically advanced chorus.
I guess if I made it into ensemble, then I was good enough. But Joseph also made it into ensemble, and he was not good, so that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
Joseph was in ensemble?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No.
Was he not? I thought he was. No!
Oh.
Don't say his last name.
Crap!
Actually, he doesn't care. You could say his last name.
Yeah, that Joseph was.
Why did you think I meant...
I don't know. That's what made no sense.
The other Joseph... I've never heard the other Josephs. I have heard him sing once.
Can he actually?
No. The thing is... Okay, have you ever heard Ben sing? Ben, I love you.
Yes.
Ben's voice...
Ben, I love you. Every
Ben?
mention of Ben. Ben, I love you.
Ben? Can I get a Ben, I love you in the chat? The chat. What am I, screaming?
We have chat. YouTube, dude.
Ben's voice, and I've never told him this, so I hope he listens. Ben's voice is good.
You have told me this before.
Ben's voice is good, he just doesn't know how to use it. He has a very good baritone voice. And I just feel like he would be really good at singing if he knew how. He just can't match pitch for the life of him. Which is
You remember when
sad.
we tried to do the Huddle Hay thing, and he was like, Huddle Hay.
Explain that story for those of you who don't know. You want me to?
Yeah. And we're back.
So basically what I was saying...
some stupid comments.
The Huddle Hay thing, someone we know works at Huddle House, and we were going in to surprise them. And we decided to sing a chord as we walked in, and we were going to go, Huddle Hay,
Huddle Hay,
Huddle Hay, Huddle Hay.
It's our outro.
Yeah, it's what we did for our outro.
But I do want to say, in the first episode of this podcast, that was fully unplanned. We knew what it was kind of based on, but we didn't plan to do that. We just, in the middle of the episode, we were like, let's just harmonize by.
Yeah.
And
A
we
good
just
outro.
did.
Was a good outro.
That was the perfect, like, on-the-spot thing that we could have done.
But the person hated it, and she was mad at us. It was
Is that
really
video
funny.
still... Does somebody still have that
Yeah,
video?
Ben has
That's
it.
so funny.
Ben recorded it.
Ben ended up not doing it.
Yeah. It was me, you, and Poe that did it, and then at the end we all just said,
Was it
"Huddle,
Nathan there?
hey!" No.
Was that a different time?
No, Nathan wasn't there.
I don't...
It was me, you, Ben,
Oh.
and Poe.
I don't remember Nathan being there. I don't know.
Shout out to Poe. For
Shout
being
out to
good
Poe.
at gang. Being good at ganging. That's what I just said. Brother,
Ensemble.
I feel like we're getting a little low on topic fuel here.
No, sir. I still got a plethora
I
of
knew you were
things
gonna
to
say the
say.
word plethora. Well, then talk, bro.
We know each other too well. Stop distracting me, phone. Bad. Be gone. Be gone, thought. Go away.
I was about... Be gone. Thought. Go
away.
You know what song I listened to
I'm a
today?
man of God. Why?
You know what song I listened to today? TMJ. No, TMG. That's what it is.
Tiny Meat Gang.
Yeah. Maybe you should...
Walkman.
That's what it is. I couldn't
It's
think
called
of it.
Walkman.
TMJ is a
TM.
thing that's wrong with your mouth, and I have it.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I
TMG
can't
is
move
Tiny
my
Meat
mouth.
Gang. Tiny Meat Gang podcast is actually really good.
They have a podcast?
They have a podcast. That's so freaking
that's so
funny.
stupid.
But you know, our bond was strengthened in ensemble, just having ensemble together, and then we had the programming class together. And really, now that I really think about this and try and put it into words, our friendship just happened.
Yeah.
Like, there was no moment, there was no, like, organized hangout that just started it all.
There was
it just
no
happened.
there was no like one event that
yeah,
created
exactly. There were so many things that contributed to it.
our friendship was like exponential. And I think my senior year, like towards the end of my senior year and when I graduated is when we became the best
Yeah.
friends, which is weird because that's when I saw you the least. Cuz I saw you
That
at
is
school all
true.
the time. Maybe I just had enough of you.
We didn't really. This could be wrong, but I don't think we really started hanging out until you graduated.
That was
Did
when
we?
we hung out the most, yeah.
Or a lot, anyway. We definitely hung out like
Yeah. With the squad.
during the programming class. Oh yeah, and there was one period of time where we dated another pair of best friends, which we have mentioned before.
I completely forgot that happened.
Yeah, that was.
I put that out of
That
my
was
head
my junior
sometimes.
year. That was your senior year.
That was my... Jeez. That wasn't even that long ago.
It's
What?
almost been 2 years since you graduated, brother.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah.
What's going on?
3
dude?
months from now, it'll be
2 years.
It'll be 1 year for me and 2 for you.
That's so weird, dude.
I don't feel like I've been graduated long,
Dude,
but it's almost been a year.
I keep wondering why I don't see cut this name out, but at home anymore. It's because school is going on and she's a freaking child. It's this girl I live with, and she's just never at
maybe
home.
you should elaborate on that.
The fact that I live with them.
Yeah, because saying I live with a girl, you know,
Well, I do live
that's
with
not
my ex.
your girlfriend, dude. Yeah, you gotta
I live with my ex.
explain that. That doesn't
Okay,
sound good.
basically, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I had to move out of my dad's house, and I couldn't live with my mom, so I live with my friend Karina, which I've stated before.
Yes,
Yes.
and it's not in their house.
No, I live in the garage, and I have to go into
It's
the house to pee.
an entirely separate building.
But I do eat their food, which I'm allowed to do. Cut that name out. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Their mother has told me multiple times that I can eat whatever's in the fridge. So, I mean, you think a teenage boy's
Bro,
not going to eat his
rest
weight in
peace, their
cheese wraps?
groceries.
I also have my own food, but when I don't have my own food, I eat theirs.
I'm about to start eating again soon.
Eli ate like 8 things before we started.
Yeah, I did,
He was hungry boy.
and I had a lot of food earlier too.
You know what I had for lunch today? Can you guess?
I do. I know exactly what you had because it's what I had.
No, that was what I was going to eat for lunch. I didn't.
Oh,
eat
what
that.
did you eat?
Take a guess.
Chicken nuggets.
Nope. Take another guess.
The flesh of old people.
Yes. No. I had a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Brother, I think it's about time we wrap this episode up. This is a terrible episode. Low quality. We're both really tired.
I liked it.
I mean, it was a good episode. I like how we took a musical break halfway through.
It was probably the most laid back episode we've ever had.
Definitely. I feel like I'm just talking to you this episode, which I think we're definitely getting more comfortable talking.
I feel like that's more of what it needs to be. It just needs to be somewhat
Ladies and gentlemen,
restricted.
The 4 of you that listen, we're trying. We, basically, before we go, I wanted to say that we, wanted to reiterate, we are starting a channel at some point. Be on the lookout for that. I'll update the Instagram whenever we get that.
I'll definitely start putting it in descriptions once it exists.
Yeah, and we'll shout it out constantly.
And it'll be all over my Instagram. It'll be all over the place.
Yeah. Also, I am terrible at being the social media coordinator.
The social... yeah.
Because you have to just start sending me the screenshots of when you upload. Because it doesn't go on Spotify immediately.
Or just give me the login.
No. I want to do it.
You want to do something.
But yeah, so we'll let you guys know. We'll let you know what the name is. And
follow me on all social media at EliBenjamin26.
You don't have to follow me, but you can if you want.
At Emeralton.
ENERALTON.
Yes, sir.
With
Spelling.
What is the @ sign called? Does it have a name?
At?
I think
know.
that's what it's called.
I know
feel
the
like we
little
talked about
squiggly butt dude and is called an ampersand.
Yeah.
It looks like a dude dragging his butt across the floor.
Oh,
doesn't it?
It does. It does look like that.
You ever thought about that?
No, I haven't. That's
really
pretty good. That's pretty good.
It looks exactly like that.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, I am planning to hopefully start posting on my personal YouTube channel soon. So
You gotta get that first.
if you want to keep a lookout for that.
Have you edited that yet?
No, I haven't. I don't know if I'm
Are you done filming?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on that because I don't know if I want to post it.
You need to. It's
think
good.
so?
Quality.
You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't. Have you edited it yet? No, you
No.
already said no. Once you edit it, send it to me.
That's what I was planning to do. All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Dude, copyright.
Gifticality! Oh, gifticality.
Do you know about that meme?
No.
Okay. Occasionally, Rhett will they have a wheel ending called Gifticality where they donate $1,000 to some random charity. Well, not random, but a charity of their choice. And occasionally he will just purposely move the wheel to Gifticality. He'll be like, "Oh, would you look at that? Gifticality!"
That's funny.
It is so funny. That was a good ending though, and then I ruined it by yelling Gifticality.
Bye.
Bye.